Congratulations to you. Oh, nice. Congratulations.
All right. So, Ryan, let's talk about this moment. I mean, it's really probably impossible to put into words what this is like, but try. What does this feel like?
It's just amazing. I was so excited waiting 100 days or whatever it was to play this, and I'm really just speechless. I'm just so happy that all my friends and family are able to come out and watch me and support me, and it's just an amazing feeling.
Before I pass it on, you seem to really enjoy yourself at the table. You were probably smiling and laughing and really enjoying yourself more than others. Is that because of the cards and the good fortune you had, or are you really having a good time?
Oh, I was having a great time. The cards and luck also help, obviously, but I love playing poker. It's one of my favorite things to do, and yeah, I have a good time at the table.
When you had Farber on the ropes at the very end, and he catches the straight, he had the 10-jack, the 9 comes. Did you? Was that a hard card to watch fall?
Kind of, but I wasn't too worried about it. I thought that I could chip away at him after that and grind him back down to 10 big blinds, which is what ended up happening. But obviously, I wish I would have sealed the deal then, but I wasn't too worried about it.
Ryan, last card hits, you fall to the ground. What are you feeling in that moment?
Just overwhelmed with joy. So happy, started crying. I was speechless.
What did your parents say to you?
They just said how proud of me they are, and that they love me. It was awesome.
This entire night, everybody's chanting Riess the Beast. You're Riess the champ. Has the mindset hit yet?
No, it probably won't hit for a while, maybe tomorrow, but right now I'm just happy.
I know you've probably gotten this question before, but now that you've done it, I mean, we maybe never seen a guy come in that's as confident as you. I mean, every interview you said you were going to win, you should be the favorite. Where did that come from? I mean, how'd you know this was meant to be?
I've been dreaming about it for a long time. Ever since I was 14 and saw Moneymaker win it, and I just had a great feeling about it. The table was tough. Some people said it was the hardest part of ever, and it was really, the first day was extremely difficult. I was very fortunate and lucky to catch cards and it helped, but I just had a good feeling about everything.
Can you talk about what the last year's been like? You know, win the circuit, finished second in the circuit event about 12, 13 months ago. Did you imagine that this was possible when you entered that event?
I wasn't really thinking that far in advance. I try and live every day to the fullest. I don't really think about the future too much. But after that, that was my immediate goal, was to continue to get better and play the game.
Thinking about the future, your banner will be flying in this building for the rest of eternity. You are among an eclectic group of poker players. What are your thoughts on being an ambassador for the game?
I'm extremely excited. I never would have thought this would happen years and years ago, especially this soon and this early in my life, but I'm excited for what the future holds.
You said you're not a planner. Did you spend some of this downtime thinking about what you were going to do and what life was going to be like if you won?
Not really. No, I was just enjoying the moment and traveling and just see a lot of friends and family. I just enjoyed that. I didn't really think about the future.
So you have no idea what's next?
Ryan, as you mentioned, you were one of the people that played the circuit. The idea behind that is bringing people who might not be able to jump into an event like the main event, this big a buy-in, and kind of build their way up. Does it feel extra special knowing that that's how you came through kind of like the entry point and built your way up to the highest level of tournament poker?
Yeah, definitely. The circuit is actually a lot harder than most people think. A lot of the people that play the circuit crushed it this summer, winning multiple bracelets, and I think it's a great way for people who don't have $10,000 just go play a $10,000 tournament. You can go to a circuit stop and bring a couple thousand, play multiple tournaments, and test your skill.
I have to ask you about one more hand. We saw on the ruggies you called the queen high and you had a flush 9-7. What happened to him?
I was picking up a lot on his body language and my facial tones, and when everyone was like screaming, he did the exact same thing that he did when he had 6 high, and initially I just wanted to fold. I just didn't believe in all the holes. And then knew he didn't have a team. And he just like bet so huge on the river and threw me off. It was either a flush or a complete error in my opinion. It was probably a really bad call. I'm probably going to be criticized for it, but that's just the facial, just the read based on body language that I got off.
Did strategy change at that point because you had again so far down, and then for all of a sudden maybe up to 70 at that point?
Once he got up to 72 million or whatever he had, I started playing a lot more aggressive, as you guys can probably tell. I was three betting than before very place. Because when he was short, I couldn't really do that. I had to play a little bit smarter. But once he got higher, I just decided to turn the pace up a little bit and try to understand that.
What are your experiences with live broadcasting, TV show? Everybody has an opinion on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, about all the hands you play. Your experience, you like it?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be people like Scott Seaver who says I suck and stuff like that. I honestly don't care. But, yeah, I mean, the Queen High call was probably really bad. I'll probably take some criticism for it, but I won. That's all that matters.
Tonight you got respect from a whole lot of people on the Twitter sphere, including the Lions, which is pretty cool. What do you have to say to everybody out there that's been cheering you on?
Thank you for all the support. I couldn't have done it without my friends and family and the Grail and all the supporters that I don't even know. It means a lot.
Hey Ryan, you haven't heard this yet, but Bill Simmons from ESPN said this was the greatest victory in Detroit Lions history.
I did hear somebody say that earlier.
So why Calvin Johnson?
Well, he's the best receiver of all time, in my opinion. Definitely in the game today. And I'm from Detroit. I'm a huge Lions fan. So
you think you'll hear from Calvin Johnson that you were wearing his jersey on this big night?
I didn't tweet at him. I heard some people were trying to get him to tweet at me, but I don't know if that happened. But yeah, I'm happy to represent him. He's the best.
Have you heard about your nickname Bill Simmons gave you, Megatron Nowitzki?
I did hear about that.
Any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I like it. Whatever they want to call me.
You say you don't know about the future, but we saw you play a 25K Euro tournament at the WSOP Euro. Is 8.3 million mean you're going to be playing in bigger tournaments, 100Ks, in the absolute future?
I don't know about playing in any 100Ks unless I sell action and have to get a backer for super high rollers. But as of this point, I'm not playing.
Ryan, have you actually lived in Detroit? We're getting a lot of conflicting accounts about where you're from.
Well, 45 minutes from Detroit, from Waterford, Michigan. And then I lived in Lansing in college, because I went to college there for 4.5 years.
You're sitting next to bricks and bricks of cash. What do you want to do with one of them?
I don't know. Probably put it in the bank. I don't know. I have no plans on anything I want to buy. I have a nice car, so I don't know. We'll see.
My dad tells us that you're a big numbers guy. You've always liked, thinking about working with money. $8.3 million is quite a bit for someone that's 23 years old. What are the plans?
I honestly have no plans what I'm going to do with the money at this point, but I'll sit down with somebody and talk to them and figure out something to make sure I never go broke.
How much of it goes into your poker bank?
I honestly don't know. I couldn't give you that.
Ryan, I heard that you started playing poker when you were 14. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, right after Moneymaker won the main event, right after the huge poker boom, I started playing in high school, and in my basement we played. I had a $10 home game that I ran twice a week, and just did that with all my friends, and a lot of them here that played it. And that's how we all got started, and I won all the time, which I thought was kind of weird, so I was like, maybe I should do this more often.
You said you've been dreaming about it. Obviously, it's a big dream of a lot of people who play poker. How does the reality compare to your dream?
It's amazing. It's exactly what I dreamt about. Everything, all the streamers following, and everybody supporting me. It's pretty amazing.
How do you experience the spectators? You say poker's not a spectator sport, but you had 100 fans with white t-shirts, Jay Moore, your opponent had the black t-shirts. It was quite happening, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm sure everybody had a great time, and I'm super glad. It's kind of hard to watch on TV when they do a live stream, but when they they show all the highlights and everything. I think it's fun. I enjoy watching the interesting dynamics.
So not a planner, you say, but do you have plans for tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna go out and celebrate. Not sure where yet. We'll see.
Okay.